Hello, Facebook. We're going to try this again and see if you can see my face instead of just my pretty pink background that always pops up. And we are. So let's pull on our Instagram family again. Oh, hello, hello. Instagram, we're back better than ever. Thank you to my technical difficulty individual who let us know that we were not on everywhere. So, again, hello, happy Monday, Instagram. Hello, happy Monday, Facebook. Thank you for finally joining me for take two of Why Not with Lisa, your favorite Orlando real estate coldwell banker agent. Again, take two, okay? Because just a few minutes ago, we had some technical difficulties. So if you watched me for a few minutes, saw the mishaps that happened, which is live, then you know that I am very genuine, real person. No script here, just having some fun, giving you all hopefully a little bit of entertainment, a smile, maybe some ideas about what to do, what not to do, and be an amazing resource of information with the real estate market because, boy, woo, is it an amazing market right now. So, thank you very much for joining me again. Take two. Happy Monday. So, let's dive in. A few minutes ago, we were talking about the heat because, boy, is it a hot box here in Central Florida right now. And I shouldn't say it's just here, it's everywhere right now. The heat and the whole entire United States is going through like heat waves. It's just nuts with the fires, with everything that's happening. So, for all of my friends and family that are out in California, please stay safe, stay cool, try to stay what you can with indoors. And if you don't have a pool, boy, now is the time to be thinking about those pools if you live here or if you're relocating here. A pool is very handy or a community pool, okay? So, I've got a ton of information that I want to share with you in just a short time because it's a very big week this week. It's birthday week for Austin. He's turning 19 tomorrow. So, for those of you have known me for all these years, it is crazy to believe that here we are. I mean, Austin's 19. Ava turned 16 this year. They both are just on fire with the passions of what they love to do, which we all know Ava's killing it with writing and she's doing tremendous, amazing big things with that. And now we've got Austin out in LA doing big things, just was on So You Think You Can Dance. So couldn't be more proud as a mom. And for all of those of you that have known me all these years, thanks for always being there and supporting me and the kids and everything that we do. Greatly appreciate it. So let me give you some information because I would love to share with you right now. A new statistic just came out, as I love my statistics to give you information about what's going on, just not here, but around the globe, around the United States, I should say. So there are 10 states that just came out with America's most stable housing markets. Okay. So some of these states, I was like, what? Seriously? And then I'm like, okay, I can understand that possibly. But the key points and everything we want to know is that um, many forecasters, I'm going to read this from the post that I have. Many forecasters now believe that the market could cool considerably following years of explosive growth. Some states will fare better than others, and I'm going to give you those 10 in order, okay? A lot of this is due to many companies are seeking housing in these particular states that are now attracting more employees, which is now attracting more families to move here, which is giving us the stability that we want to keep the growth going. I have so many buyers that come and say, hey, I've now decided to wait. I'm not going to purchase right now. I'm going to see how the market stabilizes. I'm going to see what's happened. Rates are a little bit high, da 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 da. Okay, so let's be honest. We had this discussion a few shows ago where if I was to ask you what your interest rate was on your car, your credit card, and whatever else you have, you would probably tell me it's going to be between 5 and maybe even 25%. But you still keep spending on it and you keep paying on it and you keep doing what you're doing with it. But here we're talking about real estate. Real estate is an investment, which could be an investment for life. It is going to make you money, whereas the others, we're probably paying back. We might not be making any money. And if you're not paying them on time, you're losing money over time. All right. So don't be afraid is the whole thing right here. I mean, I'm going to take a couple quotes from a book that I'm reading. And for some of you lovely ladies out there who are taking advantage of some of your free time during COVID and now, hopefully, you'll know the book that I'm talking about. But it talks about taking advantage now. Don't wait till something happens because it's always too late then. Look at the opportunities that are coming to you and honestly believe that those opportunities you can take advantage of. No better time than the present. We all know that one. But because if you know, what is it? If you wait too long, you snooze, you lose. Well, don't lose out because a lot of things are happening here in the Central Florida area and all over, okay? So just because mortgage rates are going up, we saw them come down over the week. We saw them come down on Friday. We saw them go back up. We saw them come back down. It's the way things are. I remember starting in this business and interest rates were 12%. And when I got a 7.5 on my first house, I thought I won the lottery. Thought I was the coolest individual around. Now, if we can't get below a 3, we're freaking out. I get it. I get it. I get it. But there are so many opportunities right now. And for you as buyers, houses are staying on the market longer. Let's be realistic. They are honestly staying on 2, 3, 4 weeks, not going to be gone in 5 days, 7 days. Some still are. I'm not going to say that they all are this way. What I'm saying is there are a lot more homes staying on the market that allow you the opportunity to be the buyer that you want to be. So let me get to these statistics real quick here. The 3 most important things in real estate, I know you all know this. Come on now, work with me. It is location, location, location. Come on, we all know that one. 3 most important things. And you know it's true because the first thing a real estate agent asks you is, where do you want to be? Where do you want to live? What are some things that make you attracted to the area that you're going to stay in? Schools? Is it work? Is it the theme parks? But it's location, location, location. All right. Yes, we know mortgage rates are nearly doubled what they were a year ago, but it's also reflecting the campaign to the rein in high inflation, but also been very volatile, including some sharp declines from week to week. So things are going up, things are going down. Okay, so let me tell you. So, number 10 for the most stable state in the United States is, here we go, South Dakota. Number 8, South Carolina. Number 8, sorry, 10, South, let me start over. 10, South Dakota. 9, South Carolina. 8, Arizona. 7, Vermont. 6 is Tennessee. 5 is Idaho. 4 is Texas. Do you know if Texas is somewhere? Who's coming up next? Florida has to be around there somewhere. We follow suit in a lot of patterns with real estate there. So number 3, drum roll please, top 3, Florida. Number 2 is Washington, and then the number 1 state that's the most stable is Utah. Okay, so we made the top 3. That is impressive, very impressive. And what I have found out about that foreclosure rates is 1 in 2,332 6 units throughout the whole state there. Okay, is that us? Yes. No, sorry. It's 1,211. I cut that in half for us. Appreciation is 25.7% growth. Okay, we are a top state grade A. Florida is. So give yourselves a pat on the back. Give yourselves a big hug because real estate is still very sunny here in the Sunshine State. So don't be afraid to dive in. And what I'm going to tell you today is probably going to give you maybe a little incentive to dive in and maybe think about building. Because before, for the last 2 years, people have been very shy and scared to build because of no trusses, no windows, no doors, no appliances. Oh, we can build in 4 months and it turns to 8 months and then it turns to 12 months. Well, a lot of your builders out there have taken a whole spin on this. And what they're doing is they are actually not even releasing lots or products until they're at their almost final stage so that they can deliver the product on time to you as buyers. Now, what that means for you as a buyer is, hot dog, you get to lock in at the rate of what the house was being sold for maybe 3 months ago. Because if you go in today, let's just take DR Horton, for instance. Lynn, giving you a shout out. We went out there the other day. 4 bedroom, 3 bath, beautiful home. It was 400 and let's say 11 to 430,000. So with that, I'm locking in at that price, whatever one I signed the contract for. Well, let's say a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, whatever it may be, prices are going up, as we know. Every time they're releasing lots or every time that they're completing different sections, your home increases. So here you are in stage two, phase one or phase two of that development. You locked in at 400,000. Let's just be right there. When you go to close 2 months from now, your home may be worth 430,000 and you've done nothing to it except sign closing documents to say I'm now the owner. Nothing has changed, but you have already an increase in equity without even opening the door yet. Where else do you get that opportunity to make that type of an investment work for you that quickly? Nowhere. Okay. Real estate is a great investment. And with that said, a lot of your builders, when you purchase new, they offer amazing incentives. Besides you buying a brand new home, brand new appliances, brand new roof, brand new windows, electrical, plumbing. Some of them are even giving you washer and dryer, your refrigerator, because not all builders give you a refrigerator. Not all builders give you a washer and dryer. They'll give you the stove and the microwave, but they may not give you the other essentials. So take these into a factor. A lot of your builders now, like back in the day, gosh, remember when I first started, granite or quartz was an upgrade. Having tile anywhere else throughout the house was an upgrade. If you wanted 42-inch cabinets compared to the normal cabinets, that was an upgrade. Now, I would say majority of your builders offer those as normal move-ins. It's not that you have to upgrade 5 different times to get to the 42-inch cabinet that you want. It's part of the package that you get. And then they offer packages even where it's a level one, two, and three. And when you have a level one compared to a level two, you may have a different color scheme of cabinets, or you may even have the backsplash. We were at a DR Horton home again, and they had two different types of backsplashes. One was with this level, one was with another level. And Meritage was the same way. Pulte was the same way. All three of those builders offer incentives and again are offering you opportunities to purchase 2, 3 months before the home is built. And here we are getting into the school season. Gosh, can you even imagine? School is around the corner. I know, parents. I don't know if you're ready. And if you are, say an amen. If not, where did the summer go? Okay. But back to this here. So the incentives that they give you, truly amazing. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to wait. I don't want to do this. I want to do that. Honestly, if you've waited this long and getting a home that is perfect, because now you don't have to worry about the inspection, you don't have to worry about the appraisal. Everything is lining up for you. It's lining up in a smooth A to Z closing for you. Let me pinpoint and name out a few builders because I worked with them over the past few months with some buyers. And let me just highlight some of the things that they're giving out to you because it's crazy. Do you remember what was the commercial, the Appliance Direct commercial, where he'd be like, he'd come on screaming with all of the incentives and all the things you have to buy today and everything. Well, that's kind of like what I feel like today. Exactly that, because there's so many opportunities here. So let's go to DR Horton first. They have probably there's one other one. They have one of the largest opportunities for builders. They're offering you a rate lock in. And you're going to see this. A lot of the builders are offering rate lock ins, but the difference between this and Meritage and Taylor Morrison and Pulte and some of the others out there is that this rate lock for your first year is 2.75. So for that $400,000 home, 430 some thousand dollar home I was talking to you about, your first mortgage, depending on your down payment again, okay, and your credit, was right around $2,050 to maybe $2,200 the first year. Second year, that interest rate that was 2.75 your first year goes to 3.75 your second year. Second year, 3.75. That brings it up between $2,400 a year. By year three, you were at 3.75. Okay, so sorry, 2.75, 3.75. Year three, you're at 4.75. Ooh, haven't had enough caffeine today, maybe. So now you're at 4.75. That rate locks in forever. You are now locked in at 4.75. Okay. And these are on specific lots, and these homes are all going to be closed by September, October timeframe, per se. Amazing opportunity. And then you have, let's go to Pulte, who I was just out there with Otto the other day. Pulte's offering you $15,000 in flex pay and $10,000 in closing costs. So it's a total of $25,000 that you get to use, whether it's for your upgrades, your closing costs, buying down a point, whatever it is. He called it flex. Use it how you want. Their rate is locked in at 4.99. And again, as I'm pointing this out, it's not on every community and every home. There's certain lots that qualify, certain homes that qualify. So you've got to just reach out and I'll direct you to those individuals. But they have subdivisions all over Orange, Seminole Lake, Polk, all the way out in Winter Haven. I mean, all over. So if you've got a particular area, we can find a particular builder for you. Let's hit Meritage because I was just out there as well. So let me give you three builders. Meritage Homes is also doing a rate lock, and they've got a great couple different two or three packages that your homes can look like. Now, a lot of these homes that have the rate locks and are going to be, that are selling, they are, those homes that are going to be selling, those homes are already being built. So what that means is you don't get to pick the color scheme, the tile, what your cabinets look like, what your countertops look like. That's the only downside to that. But I will tell you what the builders have picked out. It is absolutely gorgeous. I don't think you'll be disappointed because a lot of the floor plans are very open. They're bright. The white cabinets, the gray cabinets. You've got some of them with a little bit of a darker wood, but it's already picked for you. So with that said, that's the only downside, like I said. But once you get in the home, make it your own. Make it your own. So rip up the carpet, put down the tile, do all the little things that you need to do. I know that sounds like a lot, but if you're getting a house that's in this great a shape and this good of an opportunity, take advantage of it because I know a lot of you are still out there looking and waiting for the market to cool off, get more stable, and you're looking at all the homes that are being sold as traditional sales. And they're coming, they're going, they're not coming on, they're not coming on. And then one comes on and then it's gone. So don't get discouraged. There is so much happening, and I'm definitely seeing a lot more homes pop up, stay on. And as we get closer to the school year, we're definitely going to see some more changes over the next few weeks as well. So don't be scared to build. Buy now, take advantage of the opportunities. Don't be afraid. Okay, that's the biggest thing I can tell you. And if you have questions, reach out. I mean, there, besides myself, is a great resource. I'm sure if you already have a friend, a lender, ask away. All of us are happy to help answer any questions, guide you, make you feel comfortable about this or that. I myself put our house on the market. We sold it within 2 weeks and are purchasing another one, which is awesome. I'm so excited. Yay. But I know the stress. I'm personally going through the stress of buying, selling, getting kids in school, getting one back off to LA, working. It's a juggle, okay? And that's why it's okay to ask questions because it is a constant juggle. And that's why one of the other things that I have started, and we did a little cast 2 weeks ago with Carolyn Rivera, my girlfriend from Orlando Housewives, for us starting our own podcast show like this over the next few weeks. And we're super excited about that because being all of this and doing everything that I do as a mom, as a wife, as an independent um, contractor with Coldwell Banker, it's tough. So you got to be able to talk to other people and relate and not be afraid or be judged because you want to ask questions. That's the biggest thing. No judge zone. So if you got questions, don't hesitate. If your credit score is not the best and you still want to know, it's okay. Let's get your credit score back up. Let's get you where you need to be so you can buy something. All right. Don't be afraid. That's the biggest thing I can tell you. It's huge thing, and being judged if your question is stupid or not right or if you're not good enough is awful. So don't feel like that. Jump in, ask questions. It's the only way you're going to learn. The only way that you're going to get to understand all these processes, because real estate, like life, is always changing and it's never constant and it's never the same for anybody. So don't be afraid. And realize that you need to start trusting your own instincts and your guts. I mentioned this a few weeks ago that as adults, we start to lose the passion sometimes for what we like to do, whether you used to be a runner and now you don't have time for it. You used to be a painter and you love painting, it was your outlet, but now you have no time for it. We have to start taking advantage of, even if it's 30 seconds, go meditate. If it's 30 seconds, grab a piece of paper and a pen, create, write, draw, write down your notes, your goals, whatever it is. But take the time, whatever it is that you love to do, that passion, and jump with it, run with it, and give yourself that breather to sit back and reflect what it is that you want, how you can get it, and why you deserve it, because you know you deserve it. So that's what I've done over the past couple months is I've really been reading a lot of books, and those books literally, I'll sit my hour, I'll take an hour, 45 minutes, and I will sit and I will read that book and I will question myself. Yes, I probably look like a dork answering my own stuff, or, yeah, Lisa, you got it, you do this. But that's how I motivate myself sometimes is, yes, I may talk back to myself. So it's how I push myself, but I continually to read, educate, and want to know more. So I don't know everything. I don't want to know everything, but I'd sure like to have enough information that I could be a resource to all of you. So one of my books, and I know a lot of my female boss wives have probably read this book, and it's this one here. Okay. So there's a few little excerpts out of it, that are kind of cool that, talking about growth and trusting yourself and, understanding money. Okay. This is it. We're all in a lot of stuff for money. You want more of it. How do you get it? How do you keep it? I'll tell you what, I have learned so much. And yes, my kids call me Positive Polly, and so does a lot of my friends because I'm always positive. There's a silver lining, it's everywhere, and there's a pot of gold at the rainbow, because there is. I have to believe there is. And that's how I motivate myself. And when you open yourself up to that stuff, it truly does happen. I really firmly believe it. I have been reading through here, knocking off ideas and suggestions. And as soon as I turn and do that, the next day, that afternoon, the next minute, whatever, something that I just told myself I needed to do or I wanted, and I saw myself get it. I really, literally felt myself get it. I got it. And I'll just give you an instance. I was sitting there reading, writing down my goals, that how I'm going to get from A to B this year, and what I need to do, and that I want to increase this and do that. I literally received phone calls from individuals or leads that were in those brackets of where I needed to be to fulfill my goals. I don't know if that makes sense, and I really don't want to give it all out, but I put in there that I wanted 5 buyers over $1 million up to $7 million. I wanted to just jump. Okay. I wanted boom, boom, because I have great clients. I have amazing clients. I have great leads. So, all of you that out there, thank you. But I wanted to take it up a notch. And how do you do that? You surround yourself with the right things and the right tools. And the right tools can be books, the right tools can be networking. The right tools can be going to the grocery store looking absolutely fabulous and someone stops you, and that could be your right tool. Who knows? Find your tool, find your passion, because it could also be and lead you to where you want to be. And so I did, and I am taking every advantage and opportunity that I can, and I'm moving forward with it. Doing the things that I want to do, like the podcast. Why sit back? Why not do it now? And that's why I started Why Not with Lisa. Because why? What else was I doing COVID? Why was I not listening to myself and trusting what I wanted to do and taking advantage of the opportunities? I have an amazing studio. I have equipment. I've got two kids who could pretty much tell me and help me with all the logistics of doing this. And then I have a husband who can help with getting me to the social media marketing side of things as well. So, duh, I have everything. What was I waiting for? I was waiting for that right time, but there's never a right time. Just like real estate. Jump in, take advantage of it, talk to your local lenders, your local banks, talk to your amazing real estate friend right here, and let's see what we can all do to make this last whole half of the year absolutely successful, helping you find your passion, helping you jump into what it is that you love. And hopefully, along the way, we have a really good time doing it. So today we're going to keep it short, sweet, to the point, and boom, we are done. So, again, do not delay. Jump into whatever your gut is telling you to do. Listen to it. It's usually right. I know. Even though some of those decisions may not seem the right ones, sometimes they are. Take advantage of it. And if you have the opportunities, the books, we all have social media, we all have Google. Start doing the research that you need to make those goals possible. So, happy Monday. Happy early birthday, Austin. And enjoy your magnificent, marvelous Monday. And stay tuned this week for lots of fun stuff. Sure, there's some great activities, and we'll keep you posted on those. But again, thank you so much for listening to me babble, listening to me give you more information that will hopefully help you along the way. It's Why Not with Lisa, your favorite Coldwell Banker real estate agent, and so much more. Have a great day, you guys.